Thank you. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is László Podhorányi. It was very, very close, to be honest. And I'm not a language expert. I'm in charge of customer management at Vodafone Hungary. But to show you that I'm having a very big interest into this topic, maybe I explain my name just to start with. So the first part of my surname is Pod, which means under. And the Hore means the hills. So Podhorányi means under the hills. And this is all I know about language technologies so far. But I'm very pleased to be here and learn more about this topic, very interesting topic. So the title is Intelligent Customer Service through Language and Speech Technology at Vodafone. And the first few words about Vodafone. This is the biggest mobile telecom company in the world. We have more than 340 million customers. And of this, we have 10% mobile data customers, giving a job for about 85,000 people all over the world. In terms of Hungary and Vodafone Hungary, it's a 10 million population in Hungary. And so far, there are nearly 12 million customers, which means that it is highly penetrated, of which we have about 1.1 million mobile data customer. The competition is really strong, and I must say that Vodafone is a highly recognized company in Hungary because of innovation, because of corporate social responsibility, service excellence in the shops and the call center, and also the mobile data network. We got a European Quality Award last year, which is really an evidence that this company is doing a lot of good things in Hungary. But there should be something which is very, very Hungarian on this slide, and this is about the men's water polo team. We are really proud that we are supporting this great success. This is the most successful sport in Hungary. This team was winning 3 Olympic Games, one after the other, and we have a very, very good ambition to go for the London gold medal again. And we contribute to this success to a certain level. When we talk about Vodafone in Hungary, it was very typically a consumer type of company. We didn't have that many big enterprise customers 5-10 years ago. People said that Vodafone is dynamic and young, but if you are a serious business, you have to go with T-Mobile because those are the senior and serious guys. But as you could see, so far we have won quite so many big accounts, and we are very proud that we are contributing to the successes of these companies in Hungary. If you want to remember only one thing about Vodafone Hungary, you should remember unmatched customer experience. What it means to us is an experience which is unique on the market, and this is beyond expectations and telecom services, which is giving satisfaction, loyalty, and admiration. And this is what we decided to go for a couple of years ago, and this is our key differentiator compared to T-Mobile and Telenor in Hungary. I just thought I bring a couple of examples here. One of them is the customer obsession wall. This is a picture of our headquarters reception area. And this is what we did first when we kicked off this project. We wanted to make sure that our employees have a face-to-face contact with the customers we are serving. So on these screens, they can check real-time what is happening in our call centers, in our shops, in our network development. And this is the way we started this journey. I brought here some other examples. For example, if the call center agent is talking to a customer and there is a baby cry in the back, we send this little toy to the customer because we understood that there was a problem at that time. The customer had some difficulties, and we saw that this is important and this is well beyond expectations and telecom services, just for the sake of the example. I mean, I brought only 4 examples here, but we have a long list of these kind of things. The next one, if you call the call center in Hungary, there is an SMS sent over to you after the call. In the SMS, we tell you the name of the agent you were talking to, and we also ask for feedback. And this is not a scale, because scales are interesting, but not always telling you the truth. We ask the customer if the customer was happy or not, yes or no. is expected from them. And these are some examples when the customer was also replying back to our SMS. So these are sometimes very interesting and giving us further energy to go ahead on this journey. And the last bit I put here is the so-called Call the Customer program, which means that at Vodafone Hungary, each and every employee have to call one customer a month. They can call up to 5 numbers, but the minimum is 1. And this is true for the CEO of the company, and this is true for the very low-level employees as well, because we want to make sure that everyone who is supporting customers has a daily or a monthly contact with them. And doing this, we understand the needs of the customers much better. So we are at this stage at the moment. And when we were coming closer to this language and speech technology topic, we were considering what is missing from our business to take the next step, because the progress so far was good. We were quite pleased by the results we achieved, but we wanted to go one step forward. So when we looked at what is required to provide an unmatched customer experience, we all agreed that we need a great team, great people, optimized processes, of course, and some technology. And you can imagine at a telco company like Vodafone, we have a lot of technologies already built in. We spend a lot of money on this. But if I wanted to be honest, I went through this with my team, and we had to realize that we are performing well on the people side and the processes part, but in the innovative technologies, we could see some further opportunities. And this is why we decided to go for the intelligent customer service. And this is the logo at the bottom of this page, what we invented for this purpose. This project is a long journey. I'm not saying that tomorrow we will be ready, but this is what we signed up for. So what we are expecting from this project is that we would like to translate the passive, I would call it passive calls, stored somewhere into live information. We are handling about 1 million minutes every month. We're talking to customers 1 million minutes, but we don't know too much about what is happening during these conversations. Of course, we can ask the people, we can ask the team leaders, the call center representatives, but we don't have reliable information. And this is what we would like to improve in the business, the level of knowledge we have. The second point is on quality management. As you can imagine, we are taking samples of the calls, and we are playing back, and we are evaluating, and of course this is all linked back to the incentives of the people. But we would like to see a comprehensive view, what is happening, and what is really the quality we are providing to our customers. The next point is about efficiency. Of course, we would like to provide the best customer experience, but the cost is also important, especially during the times when the revenues, the top-line revenues, are not anymore increasing. So instead of having manual, static reports, we would like to have dynamic and automatic reports as much as we can. And finally, the transparency is also important. Instead of me as a manager in the business receiving filtered information through my people, I would like to see a holistic view of what is happening in my operation with those 1 million minutes spent with our customers. So if I wanted to summarize, we would like to build a long-term differentiation through speech and language technology. And this is very, very unique in Hungary for all the companies, especially in the telecom business. Our competitors are not going towards this direction. So this is about the milestones of the project. As you can see, we started May 2010 when Montana, this is the name of the company who won this EU call. And then we started the discussions if Vodafone was interested about having a project about speech to text real time. Are we interested or not? And we said yes. And then we started the preparation in June last year. We had a lot of meetings, we listened to calls, and we also started the preparation for the project. Transcribing started last September. By now, we already have 200 hours of calls transcribed, and we also developed the acoustic models, and we started to teach the system. Where we are today is at the specification of the exact scope creating, testing the capability of word recognition in different contexts. And my colleagues, my partners told me that I have to mention that we are already at 50-60% success rate, which is said to me was a good result already, and we are committed to improve it further. And we are now discussing also the business applications we can build on this knowledge, this intelligence. This slide is about the partners in this project. It's quite unique that there is the academic researchers layer, which is the university, the technical university, and also the academy. Companies who are working on the development, and there is one company, my company Vodafone, who is very much interested in the industrial use of this development. And I would describe this cooperation as an excellent cooperation. So we have really established such a mood that people can come together and work on this project every day, and they can show us that this is doable. Some facts about the project. This is an European Union funded project through Montana Knowledge Management Limited. And as you can see, the value of the project is about 1.2 million euros, of which Montana will receive 800,000 euros as project funding. We plan to finish by March next year, so the remaining time is really, really exciting for us, how we can end up finally. And if you need more details, you can check through the montana.hu website. So with this, I say thank you for your attention and also for the cooperation to our partners. And please make sure that you visit the exhibition as well, which is close to us. And we're spending a couple of minutes talking to our colleagues, partners, to better understand what we did and what we are shooting for. Thank you very much.